Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Eswick Sullivan from Antigua.
SMS, how we doing? I can't hear you. SMS, how you doing? All right, great. They have me after a tough act. But I hope to ride the momentum. So don't lose that energy, huh? Don't lose that energy at all. Henry Ford, an American industrialist and businessman, founder of the Ford Motor Company, and is well known for revolutionizing the automobile industry and perfecting the assembly line techniques when it comes to mass production. He's a prime example of what it means to take it to the next level. But in all of his accomplishments, one thing he said that stood out the most to me. He said, whether you believe you can or believe you can't, you are right. I want you to repeat that with me. Whether you believe you can or believe you can't, you're right. That speaks to the power of the mind, because every action that you would have taken would have all started with a thought. It controls our attitude, our behavior, how we act, or even how we react in various situations. So it's safe to say that the mind is the birthplace of actions. It also goes hand in hand with the concept of self-fulfilling prophecy, which is a socio-psychological phenomenon whereby your belief influences your expectations then influences your actions then determines your result, and that result in itself reinforces that initial belief. So it's a cycle. There's a reason why experts say, write down your goals, put it on paper, get a picture of it and stick it on your bathroom mirror so that every time it's in your face, because they want that to saturate your thoughts. And without you even knowing sometimes, that begins to dictate your actions. So my questions to you today, what is your thought process? Do you believe you have what it takes to be successful in this industry? Do you believe that you have what it takes to take it to the next level? So I'm going to share with you one of my experience, and I want to talk to the people that just get their license. Any new advisors in here? Woo, all legends? Okay, well, when I started the business in 2016, my manager told me about the Rookie of the Year position. Well, Rookie of the Year award. And I said, hey, this sounds like something that I can do. And prior to that, 2 years prior to that, the rookies came from that very office. So I'm thinking to myself, who am I to deny us a three-peat? So I said, okay, I'm going to take on this challenge. However, I had absolutely no idea how I was going to do it. One day I got a call. And it turns out that call was actually a wrong number. However, I spoke to the person. I told them what it is that I do at Sagicor and so on. And I guess it made an impression, because I was determined that if I'm going to be the Rookie of the Year, I needed to take it to another level. I needed to do something that I've never done. Well, I must have made a good impression, because a week later I got a call, and it turns out that individual was actually the head of the training division of the government of Antigua and Barbuda. And she wanted me to do a presentation to mid-level and senior staff at the professional development program that they were having. Now, my initial response was, let me think about it and I'll get back to you. Now, you have to understand, there was a reason for that response. Prior to that, the last presentation that I did that I can remember, I literally crashed and burned. I was terrified. You know when your leg has that shake that not even God can stop? That was me. And it was horrible. So by all means, I avoided crowds. I mean, crowds terrify me. I mean, not you guys. You guys are beautiful. But it was a challenge for me. And this would have been my first presentation as a new advisor with the company. However, I accepted the challenge, I pushed, I went home, I planned, lots of sleepless nights trying to get this thing together, and I did it, it was successful, and I nailed it. Because I overcame that fear, I conducted a number of other presentations throughout that year, and it pushed me to achieve the Rookie of the Year award. Not only did I achieve the Rookie of the Year award, I was an Eagle, Centurion, and, Centurion 100 Club members and everything. So a number of things came because I faced that challenge. So today I want to ask you this. That challenges you face, that goal that seems out of reach, these hard times that you may be going through, if you believe that that defines you, that you'll never get past it, that you'll never overcome it, guess what? You're absolutely right. But if you believe those challenges are temporary, that these goals will be achieved by any means, that you will take your career to the next level, that your past failure does not determine your future successes, then guess what? You are absolutely right. So before I leave, I want you to repeat that with me one more time. Whether I believe I can or believe I can't, I am absolutely right. Say it with me. Whether I... Thank you very much.
Virginia.